them identify themselves if they want to. But I will identify Steve Zarpis. Steve's been extremely instrumental in helping me in everything from getting the permit to figuring out all this equipment, and just, can we please give him a round of applause? And somebody else I'd like to recognize who has also been extremely helpful is this beautiful lady here, Liz, who she has been working for 3 weeks with me and getting all kinds of things wrapped up. So yeah, please give her a round of applause too. She's been incredible. Thank you, Liz. I really appreciate everybody showing up today. This is outstanding. I think this crowd is probably going to grow. As you folks know, we've all come together today in the name of the children around the world who are victims of child trafficking, pedophilia, and even more horrific crimes. And I'm going to tell each and every one of you that it takes a brave person just to be at this demonstration because of the way in which the media has vilified us. The folks who are guilty of such things have vilified us. We saw it last week at the protest. So give everybody, yourselves, a round of applause, because you're an outstanding group. You're exemplary. And what I knew that the people who were coming here today were going to be top caliber folks who were courageous warriors, who are the intelligent among us, who are not scared to ask the questions. You are the type of people that keep and help to keep our society safe. So I need all of you to really, what I envisioned here is all you good folks coming here today and taking back from where you came from the energy and the spirit of this demonstration and continue it on, because this is not merely a one-day event, folks. This is the beginning of a movement. And as far as I'm concerned, it'll be an unrelenting movement until the children of this world are safe again forever. Yeah, amen. I'd like to go ahead and ask Steve, oh, you want to finish that? Steve's going to finish his smoke, and then we're going to have a prayer. I'm just kidding, that was a joke. So Steve's going to lead us in a prayer, and I'd also like to mention 11:16. I want to mention something else important, that starting at 11:11, there's a group that I associate with that these folks meditate a lot. I'm sure a lot of you folks do as well. And there is, from around the world at 11:11, they started meditating and praying for us at 11:11, and they're going to do that for 11 minutes. So they are directing that energy and power here to our demonstration. So I hope you guys feel that positive energy today. Here's Steve.
I'd like to ask God to infuse this event with love and compassion and discernment. Because as people become accused, we're going to need the patience to listen to the evidence. If we become some kind of mob, we'll be no better than those people that we're fighting. So that if we think then too, as far as compassion, that many of the perpetrators of these crimes were victims themselves as children. So if they are to humbly ask forgiveness, let God give us the discernment to be able to tell the difference between that and just trying to get out of getting in trouble. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Steve. Yeah, that is something important to note, that, you know, I really believe that this group and the folks that I've been associated with in this movement really are a cut above. And, you know, I understand. I have at times like tremendous anger towards these people as well and what they're doing towards children. And but I think that after we fully reveal these people, and we will not stop until they're fully revealed, they're indicted and arrested. And folks, I think this is going to involve thousands of people, okay? And once that happens, I think that it's actually a spiritual challenge, if you will, for humanity, for us, for those who, if you'll see the terms of surrender, It's that we demand that first of all you release the children, because every day matters. These children are being harmed and even killed. So that is the number one. And these are, and listen to me, people who are perpetrating these crimes against children, because we're very serious. And look at my eyes, that number one term of surrender is that you release these children immediately. And these are the terms that if you expect to be treated mercifully, you will adhere to very soon. Secondly, we need you to surrender to authorities. Surrender to yourself immediately. Do not wait for them to come and hunt you down or to be indicted. Go and admit your crimes against children and your crimes against humanity, and forfeit your freedom to the authorities so that justice can be served. Last but not least, and this is very important, and I know there's some of them that will not want to do any of the above, including beg for forgiveness. But if you, and this is my message to you, that if you want to be shown mercy by humanity when all of this goes full fold, I strongly suggest that you also beg for forgiveness. Only when those terms of the terms of surrender are met do I feel that it's even reasonable for some of us to ask humanity to please try to muster some forgiveness in your heart for these people. So I just did want to say that as well, that there is kind of an end game to this, but I also want to say that, again, this is just the start of a movement. It is not a one-day event. I will be, and I'll probably announce this again today several times, I will be going up to New York City on Friday, April 7th. I plan on having a demonstration at 1 p.m. in front of the New York Police Department headquarters, asking them, compelling them to release evidence that was found on Anthony Weiner's computer that we believe contains information that can lead to. So NYPD, if you're listening, I said this before in a video, but humanity is ready to stand shoulder to shoulder with you. We don't care who's putting pressure on you. We will come to your side and we support you fully. So please, if whoever in the federal government doesn't want to do it, please step forward, NYPD. We know that you know things that could help to save children, and every day matters. Okay, all right, I'll announce that in a second. And secondly, I just want to say that it is my full intention that if we don't have indictments or arrests, and this is going to require everybody here and then some, if we don't have indictments and arrests very soon, which I'm disappointed we're not already seeing those, I expect to be able to muster 500,000 people on this National Mall this summer. And we can do that, folks, and we're going to visualize that and continue to co-create that and continue to work forward towards that. And I need everybody to help with that. We are also, as you may know, we're starting our website. It was almost done. We ran into some technical issues, so you won't be able to find it on your phone right now. But look for it tomorrow. And it's actually, that's a misprint, and I'm sorry. Everything's been a big rush today, but it's Our Children Matter. Absolutely. Hey, there's a Sharpie back there. Can we fix that? Grab a Sharpie. There's some, I think, in that box. And that website is going to be designed so folks like you can go there and download brochures, download sign graphics, download correctly spelled backdrops, download skirts, all that sort of marketing material. We're also going to provide you with consultations on, hey, how do you put a demonstration together? If, for instance, your municipality or the National Park Service, for instance, is giving you a hard time in securing a permit, we're going to assist you in that as well. And we're all going to do that, because if they are giving someone a hard time about expressing their First Amendment rights, we're going to blow up your phones and we're going to blow up your email servers with people complaining to you. So that's another thing that we plan on doing. Also, in this process, I ended up building this stage and all this equipment. And if anybody that wants to have a demonstration that's within reasonable driving distance of DC, I will rent a truck, pack all this stuff in, and bring it to you. All you have to do is bring people to it. So we're going to try to make it as easy as possible for everyone around the world to have a demonstration. Yes?
There's one tomorrow at the Capitol Reflection Point.
Yeah, I got that in my pocket. Thanks. So yeah, he was just reminding me that there's a demonstration at the Capitol tomorrow, and I haven't read this yet. But Sunday from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m., Truth Exposed, remembrance of Senator Nancy Schaefer, rally at the U.S. Capitol Reflection Pool. Georgia State Senator, she was a hero, by the way, a hero to humanity. God bless her. She was murdered for exposing Child Protective Services pedophilia networks, which, yes, folks, that does happen. Child Protective Services agencies in this country are engaged in child trafficking and other horrific crimes against children, and she was revealing that, and she was murdered because of that. So, you know what? Please show up 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. to honor her tomorrow at the U.S. Capitol Reflecting Pool. Hey, does anyone have a Sharpie? We can't find ours, and I really want to fix this. Thank you. David, would you like to come up and speak? You want me to keep your last name secret? And you know what, folks? That is kind of sad that we're living in a world, and we're going to change this, where some people don't necessarily want me to use their last name in public. I was just kidding with David Seaman. He's not one of them. But we're going to change that too. Because the people who are willing to inflict harm on people like us, they're going to be put behind bars, because that's not the kind of world we're going to be living in. But David's been kind enough. David Seaman, I'll let him introduce himself. Everybody here probably knows who he is. And I'll let him put his own personal spin on that. But thanks, David, for coming up, and let's hear what you have to say, please.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for coming out today. It means an enormous amount, not only to me, but also to Neil and to Liz and to everybody who put this thing together. Great job, Neil. So I don't have that much to say that you guys haven't seen already on YouTube. I just am coming to show my support in person. According to Newsweek, I'm a mentally unstable con man for promoting Pedogate on my YouTube channel. According to the Daily Beast, I'm doing all of this to promote an out-of-print marketing book I wrote in college 9 years ago. Now, I'll let you look in your own hearts and see if that's the truth. If that's why I went through everything I went through, was for that. And there's a man there who's been recording me all morning, who attacks me on YouTube. I can't think of anything lower than attacking a person for covering Pedogate, for covering a child trafficking ring. I cannot think of anything lower in the material world than that. I can't think of anything lower. But I just want to thank you guys all so much. And people have been saying to me, what do we do? If this is real, what do we do? What on earth can we do? This is a colossal failure of our institutions. It's a failure of some of us not to have caught this earlier, not to have taken it seriously. This is what we do. We show up. We show these kids that A, they are not alone. B, we do not think they're crazy. We do not think they're attention seekers. There are some sick families in this country, like the Podestas, like the Clintons, and we want accountability and we want justice. So if you are a person of faith, I became one quite recently. I'm not the expert on it, but I'd love to guide you guys in a brief prayer, and then I'll hand it back to Neil. God, please grant our country the strength to deal with this crisis. Please bring swift justice to those who are involved, and please allow our society to heal. Please allow us to regain faith in our institutions and in our leadership. Thank you. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you, David. Appreciate you traveling quite a long way. You're in Colorado, aren't you, David? So David came out here from Denver just for this event. We really appreciate it. Who here thinks that they traveled the farthest to get to this event? Right? All right. Well, let's start hearing it. Where are you from?
I'm from Montreal, Canada.
Montreal. That's pretty good. Someone. San Diego. Can we get somebody to check the mileage from here to Montreal versus here to San Diego? I think San Diego's got it, right?
Orlando, Florida.
Oh, I'm sorry. San Diego's farther away. Thanks for coming, though. Yes, ma'am. Atlanta?
Doesn't that look like Julie over there?
Indiana. Yeah, I'm sorry. I think San Diego and Montreal have you beat. Anybody else? Did somebody check that? Because I don't want to officially announce Montreal. Leesburg, sorry. Have a seat, please. All right, well, you going to check that on your phone for me so I know the distance? Hey, I want to award this. What is it? San Diego. San Diego, where's that young lady from San Diego? Let's give her a round of applause for being the person who traveled the farthest to get here. Thank you. The best sign. That's a good idea. Are we gonna vote on that? Who, first of all, if you think you have the best sign, please come on up here.
Nice to meet you.
And we're gonna have a vote on it. Come on, don't be shy. I know you put a lot of time into your sign. A mother is here. Come on, that's a nice sign. Underage sex slave, op cover upper. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, yeah. Okay. Then we've got, let's start over here. In the Indian Act, free our First Nations from pedocracy now. Lock them up for their crimes of institutional genocide, seize their wealth. Absolutely, that's a good one. I'll tell you what, you guys want to read your signs?
It's actually made by children, so that's why it means a lot to me. Children should be seen and heard and believed.
Outstanding, thank you. You're right, because this is, again, all about the children. How about your sign?
My sign contains one of John Podesta's emails, a quote that he said in one of his emails, which is, P.S. Do you think I'll do better playing dominoes on cheese than on pasta?
One of the many nonsensical things we found in John Podesta's email. Yeah. What does that mean? Is John out there? Can you answer that question for us, John or Tony? What the heck does that mean?
He's a coward. He hasn't said anything.
Hi.
This man should be a household name as an underage sex slave op cover-upper.
Yes. Absolutely. Thank you.
What are you hiding in your closet, John Podesta?
Make America straight again.
Yeah, the government, they know that they had evidence of pedogate for several years. It's time that they prosecute them.
Decades.
They prosecute!
Absolutely. Thank you for bringing your friend, too. Thank you. Okay, what do we have here? Why is the media covering up child trafficking pedogate? Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, but I want some answers. Ben Swan does a piece on TV, and he just disappears off the face of the earth. It's not cool.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? A reporter who said he investigated it for 30 days and dared to say that, yes, it seems as if an investigation is in order, and all of a sudden nobody can find him on Twitter, Facebook, or on the air. Is that the kind of country we want to live in, folks? No! Yeah, I didn't think so. Thank you. And what do you have here?
Hi. It's simple logic. Just simple logic. There's 501 girls missing in Washington, D.C. Where's the Amber Alerts? What is the logical reason why they're not having Amber Alerts? There's something going on and we need to investigate it, period. It's just simple logic, guys.